Architects report. Carrie, do you and Jason want to come up? And the table's pretty much yours the rest of the night, and Mr. Walsh and Dr. Keene will lead you through.
All right. Thank you. I believe the first on our list tonight is roofs. So we're going to discuss, as part of the improvements that we're talking about, the life safety, is the topic of roofs. And there are a number of roofs that have been failing on the building, and we're going to take a quick look. Try and stand up here.
You can do whatever you want, Carrie.
Okay. This area, which we've labeled 2015, that is about, it's a little, just under about $400,000 to replace. That's a section of the roof that we've identified, working with Joel to understand that that's in need of the biggest improvement. We're going to come out next week and do cores through the roof and start moving on that design, provided we get go-ahead to continue on with the work.
And just in case people aren't that great at reading the drawings, what area of the school is that over?
That's over the cafeteria a little bit, primarily.
Some of the art areas.
Through the art
The art,
areas.
yeah,
Mhm.
thanks, Joe.
So is that also, Joel, is that by AV or no? Take it
Correct.
back?
Correct.
So cafeteria, art area, art hallway.
Right, the kitchen, the art hallway, some of the AV stuff.
On this side of Gulf Road, on the building side, that's really all that we're addressing immediately with this program. However, if there's something else that we wanted to address to add to the program as far as stormwater management is concerned, we could certainly add that and address that as we move forward. But at this time, we're not planning on doing any flood mitigation on this side of the facility.
Carrie, that's something that the board wants to investigate.
Sure.
I did look back to our original agreement, and everything in regards to drainage and flood mitigation was all focused in the original, the one we signed with you in April to start working. Everything was focused on west of Gulf Road.
Mhm.
So as Jason and you begin to dive into that project, if you think it's easier to have since we'll have the MWRD's attention to begin addressing some of the flood mitigation on the east side, we should then look to possibly do an amendment in the MOU that hopefully we'll approve tonight or in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't it make sense to look at it at one time if we're gonna do drainage, or does it not make a difference?
Yes, especially if we're doing any parking lot improvements on the east side, then we can kind of roll everything together. So
Okay.
there's definitely a logic to rolling that all in together
Okay.
to some degree. We
Okay.
may not go to the full degree that we possibly could go at this point, but to whatever degree we could go.
And
it makes
depending
sense.
upon your budget.
And Jason, you don't have to stand every time you answer.
I'm just standing because
Carrie,
it's easier to
right.
get to a pointer, sorry.
Okay.
So with that, we'll move on to the
Now,
west side.
Joel, Tim, we have a grant that we filled out, correct?
Yes.
And we received $100,000 matching grant?
Yes.
So out of the $400,000, $100,000 would be from the matching grant? Is that correct? Or how does that work?
50,000 comes from the state. We received $50,000.
Okay, so it's 50,000. Okay. So basically, the school's overhead would be 350,
Yes.
rough, approximate.
Yes.
I have a question. Joel, maybe you can answer this. Are all the areas in white, are those basically the roofs that were fixed with the, the recent construction project?
Yeah, those were replaced in the renovation.
For instance, this area up here,
Yeah, yeah.
that was,
Yeah, that's accurate.
Okay.
Joel, you have these pictures on your laptop as well, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's some points to it.
right, so it's a little faded here, but the colored areas are the areas of needing attention over the course of the next few years.
And the chart does show kind of your current estimation of when any of the roofs need replacement.
That's
over what,
correct. When we-
10 or 20-year period.
That's correct. When we did the facility assessment last year, this is what we ascertained from our survey. And not to say that these due dates for these roofs can't be accelerated due to how they deteriorate over the course of the next few years, or can be extended at the same time. So we will keep an eye on them, and we will survey them annually as we commit to the program for improvements.
Okay, so the district should be aware that we should be budgeting money for roof repairs annually.
That's correct.
Okay?